Hello everyone and welcome. How are you doing today? I'm Mary. I am one half of the Mystic Mages, along with my beautiful other mage, Jem. We are the Mystic Mages. We bring you beautiful content, tarot readings, wisdom, new moon, full moon, all that information for you guys to update you, to give you the energy forecast, to help you live the best life ever, to help you live in happiness, and to help you unfuck your life. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for Tarot Tuesday. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. It is just going to be me tonight. Beautiful Jem has something else going on, so I'm going to be giving you a full tarot reading, full information, everything that you guys need to know for this week coming up. So thank you all for joining. If you're watching this live, go ahead and leave some comments, say hi, let me know who you are, let me know what's going on with you guys. Go ahead and leave any questions you have in the comments. If you're watching this later, please, all this information still applies, so go ahead and leave us comments, let us know how you're doing, share some information with us, and get to know your Mystic Mages. I hope you all are having a really good week. I know that a lot of you have been going through some weird stuff this week. It's funny because I talk to a lot of people, and it's funny how much the same things are going on with people. A lot of people, especially last week, kind of the early last week, middle to end of last week, we're really feeling a lot of emotion. We're really feeling a lot of emotions going on, really emotional, responding really weird. A lot of people are having a lot of stomach issues right now, so that's going on. So I know a lot of you guys out there are feeling those things. So if you're feeling those, let me know. That's totally normal, totally something that's going on right now. There's a lot of energy moving on. I think kind of where we're at in the energy right now is we keep talking about the summer, that big things are coming in the summer and so much excitement is coming in the summer, and it totally is. But there's some steps that kind of from here to there that we have to go through. So first we kind of have to identify what's going wrong. Then we need to make the choice to make changes. Then we have to take those steps to make those changes, create the action and the movement that we want so that we get our end goal, kind of our dreams. And in that process, there's a lot of energy that goes on. There's a lot of things that move around. There's a lot of things that are happening and in the energy, and it can make us be a little bit off balance. It can affect our stomachs, particularly when we're in that leveling up, making choices, choosing ourselves stage. A lot of energy can affect our stomachs in those stages, and there can just be a lot going on. So if you guys are feeling that, give me some hearts, give me some likes, because I think we're all there right now. It's been kind of a rough week for a lot of people. A lot of interesting things are kind of coming up. A lot of interesting things are going on in our lives, and we're all kind of moving through it. So if you're feeling that too, let us know. Give us the fun thumbs up. Give us a like. Let us know what's going on in your life. So today I have a whole bunch of cards for you guys, and I'm really excited to play with you guys and give you a reading. So we're going to be using my Oracle deck as always, because this always speaks the wisdom. And then I'm going to be giving something special. So this is what I kind of call a stage reading, and this is where we talk about what stage you're on in your life, what's causing you problems, and where you're going. What kind of information do you need? So that's going to be at the second half of the reading. This first half is just going to be some weekly guidance with our fairy cards, letting us know what's going on, and kind of, the energy forecast for the week. So let's go ahead and pull you guys some cards. I'm going to keep this fast because I think you guys like fast videos, but let me know if you like longer videos because we can always go longer. So let's go ahead and pick some cards for you guys. Let's see what pops out here. I hope you guys are having good weather. It has been so crappy here in Colorado. It's been snowing and raining and just, I don't like it. It's not the weather that I enjoy. All right, that's our first card. Here's our second card, our third card, and let's go for a fourth card. All right, so we got 4 cards for you guys. Let me get these in order. So the first card that we went ahead and pulled, and upside down, is, look at that, Joy of the Future. Who doesn't love that card, right? Such a beautiful card. Let me see if I can get it close where the light's not actually on it. Such a beautiful card, so much happiness going in this card. So this card is really talking about where we currently are. So while there is a lot going on in our life and there's a lot of energy moving around, so many of us are excited about what's going on in our lives and the future. There's a lot of times in our lives where we feel stale or stagnated and we just don't feel inspired by what's in front of us. We don't feel happy about what's coming, but I can tell that you guys are feeling excited. Maybe you're finally about to commit to that new job, or maybe you're financially feeling stable. For a lot of you out there who are thinking about doing business and going off in the world of the business, there's a lot of joy down that path. There's a lot of excitement down that path. There's actually, for the first time in probably a long time, you guys are feeling excited about what's to come. Instead of dreading what's to come, instead of worrying about the work what's to come, we're currently feeling very excited about the future and what's coming for us. So it's a great card to kind of start out with. Right now we're feeling okay, we're feeling happy. That's always good news. So the next card that I pulled is just one of these blank cards. Oh, these are really funny cards because these cards really talk about the fact that there's some choice going on, that there's something in there that's kind of unseen. So we're starting out and we're very happy about the future. We're not sure maybe exactly how we're going to get there. We're not sure of the path that we're going to get there, but we're excited about the future. And what this card is really telling us is that we don't need to know all of the details, especially if you're starting a business for yourself or going into a new relationship or starting a career, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to know every step. Trust me, if you're starting a business and you knew every step, you'd never do it. I promise you that. If you knew what it was like, to go on that fitness journey and you knew every single step and every roadblock that you're going to come into, you wouldn't want to go down that path. So even though we're excited about the future, we may be feeling a little bit of unease, not knowing what's going on, not knowing the steps, not knowing, what choices lie ahead of us, but it's letting us know that that's totally okay. We don't need to know every single step. We don't have to have every single thing outlined to move forward on our goals, to know what to do, to know what the next step is. We don't have to have everything outlined for us. So be excited about the future, be excited about what's coming for you guys, but don't worry if you don't know all the details. Don't worry if you don't know the specifics. They're coming. You'll get them piece by piece. You'll get the information as you need it. Don't worry. Just start that kind of going down that path. And then this is the beautiful card, the song. Can you guys see that? That's a beautiful song, or beautiful card. What the song really talks about is that all of us have a song. We have kind of this melody that comes out of us, this passion, these wavelengths that come out of us. We all have our own unique song. We're all different in our own way. So to be truly happy in the future that's coming, we need to sing our own song. We need to kind of follow this path and not do what's just expected. If you are starting that business and you just go out there and you read a whole bunch of blogs and you find out all the details and all the specifics about everything and you just follow their cookie cutter approach, beginning to end, you copy their emails, you buy their product, you do exactly what they tell you to do, that is not your true song. If you're starting a relationship and you look at online, this is what you need, the 6 things you need to do to be in a relationship, or this is how you talk to people, or you're following someone else's approach. While there's good information in there, that's not truly your song. That's not the song that you've been put here to sing, and you need to do this from an authentic place. This journey that we're going on, this happiness that you want, this is no longer that kind of medium happiness. We've all done that probably in our 20s where we do what we're told, we meet the person we're supposed to, we get in the relationship that we're supposed to, we do all the things that we're supposed to, and we're miserable. I know a lot of you have been there. I know a lot of you are there. That's the way that it happens sometimes. We do what's expected of us and then we're miserable. We start the business and we do exactly what we're told and we're miserable. We can, we go out with the perfect person and then we're miserable. We have the perfect job, but we're miserable. Or, we do exactly what we look the way that we think that we should look and we're miserable. And that's not what this next stage of life is. This next stage of life is really all about what makes you excited, what makes you happy, and is about doing you for the rest of your life. Don't you want to be 70 and be happy and be your authentic self and be the person that you always wanted to be and live this life that you always want? You don't want to be 70 and still working for the man and miserable. You want to be your own self at that point. So where are we now? We're at that stage where we're starting to make the choices so that that's where we end, that's where we're going, that we're happy when we're older, that we have the things that we want, that we're the person we want to be. But to do that, you have to be your true self. And that can be really scary. It's really scary putting yourself out there online. Trust me, I know. Long time ago, before I met my amazing partner, I, was doing the online dating thing too, just like I know a lot of you guys were. And, I would fill out my profile exactly how I thought I was supposed to, or put the pictures that you were supposed to, and I was meeting the most horrible humans in the world. Granted, that is on online dating, but I was putting out the wrong message and attracting the wrong people. And it's really when I changed and had that kind of no bullshit attitude, this is what I want, this is who I am, and if you're not into it, fuck off type of thing, that I really found the person that was right for me. Truly, truly right for me. It makes me happier than anything else in the entire world. And that's what I want for you guys in every area of your life. I want it in your relationship, in your finances, in your goals, in your career, in your home. I want that for you guys in every spot of your life. But you can't do that if you're not doing what you want. You can't get to be where you want to be and be truly happy if you don't even know what that is. If you think that, just getting this or getting that or hitting these milestones are going to make you happy, that's not true. You will never be happy when you have a certain amount of money in your bank account. You'll never be happy when you're married by 30. These are not things that make people happy. These are objectives on a sheet, and that's not a real person. You need to be you. What will make you happy? Are you someone who even wants to be in a relationship? Are you someone who wants to start a business? Are you someone who wants something? Then it's time to go after that in your authentic way and to sing your song. No one else's. Don't listen to anyone else's expectations. Don't do what you're told by anyone else. Be your true authentic self so that you can really be happy and you can really live the life that you want. And the final card that I pulled for today's reading in about this week is Temptation card. So I'm going to put that this way. It's really interesting because it seems like whenever we decide, I'm going to be healthy, I'm not going to eat any more crap for the rest of the week, or whatever it is that you decide, it seems like the next day is when you get invited to the free chocolate festival or something like that. Like as soon as you decide that I'm going to find the right person for me, an old flame reaches out to you. Or as soon as I decide that I'm going to start my business, you get a promotion. There's a lot of temptation. Whenever you make a choice, this sneaky little card tends to show its face. So once you decide what you want and you're really singing your own song and you're being authentic in yourself, don't let temptation fool you. This card is a little bit of a warning, guys. It's saying that when you're really truly happy about what's in the future and you're just taking steps regardless, you're just going after it. You've decided that you wanted to be a healer and it's time to finally do that. And you're just going to start yourself out there. You don't know where you're going, but man, you're on your way and you're so excited and you're being you and you're being happy. Don't let this sneaky little temptation card pull into your life. You can see that, it's hiding. We got something a little bit dark hiding here behind a tree, and she's just sitting there in the light happy. There's things that are going to be lurking around the corner. There's temptations. There's that easy client who hasn't actually for you. It's that person who, while they're not, the person that you actually want to be with, they're there. There's that easy promotion, even though it's the job you don't want. There's all of these easy things in life. And sometimes those are aligned, and sometimes that's what you want and go after it. But after you make a choice and you decide that you really want to do what you want to do, and this is what you're going to do, just make a note that there's probably going to be a little temptation that pops up. And this is kind of, the universe's energy of saying, are you sure you want this? Because here's the easy road and you can go here if you want, or you can stick to your path and be yourself. So it's just the, are you sure card? Is this really what you want? And it's important to say yes. It's important to know what you want. It's important to go after you want. And when you're strong in what you want, you're strong in what you're going after, then these temptations aren't anything. If she's on her own path, she's going to walk past that tree. She's going to see, the other side of the tree. She's going to keep walking on her little path and never even see this temptation. It's when she, is over analyzing. She's looking through things. She's looking on the other side of things and all of that temptation shows its face because you're second guessing yourself. So that's what this is really about. I want you guys to be happy and to be excited about life and truly go after your path. And to do that, you have to be strong in that passion. Like I'm saying, you have to really know what you want and to go after it. We all know how hard this is, especially say you go to the grocery store or you're like, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. You have no idea what you want. And you walk into the grocery store. And it's an hour-long grocery store trip. It's a full-on fight with your partner and you walk out and you get McDonald's anyway. You know what I mean? Like if you're not clear in what you want, you're going to walk away with shit. Or you're going to walk away with someone else's choice for you. If you don't know what you want, there are a million people who will sell you what you should want. There are a million people who tell you what you should want, how you should want it, and it's only $9.99 to do it. You know what I mean, guys? There's just so many people out there who will get you on their path because it's their path to their pockets, to your pockets, into theirs. And that's not what we want. Of course, there's plenty of great advice out there. There's great information out there. You should, gather information. You should listen to people's wisdom, but don't listen to anyone else's path. Find what's right for you, do what's right for you, and be strong in that choice. And it's just something that we have to do. Choices are hard. I know a lot of us don't want to actually make that choice because we feel like we're committing. You can, for the long term, forever. You can always change your mind. You can always make adjustments. You can always do something else, but you need to at least make some kind of choice. You need to put some kind of pin in the map so that you can get there. If you're just kind of wandering around, you're not going to get to your destination. Put some kind of pin down, start in that path, and make any changes as necessary. When you know your direction, when you're heading east to New York, you know that you're going east and you're not going to be distracted in a different direction. When you know what direction you're going, you know that. You're not going to get off track. You're not going to fall into temptation. You're just going to go on your path. So that's really the message this week, guys. It's time to really make that choice. It doesn't mean that you have to do a whole lot of work. You have to just settle into, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going after. And I don't know all the steps, and that's totally okay. I'm going to sing my song. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to be my own person. I'm going to love what I'm doing, and I'm not going to get tempted by overanalyzing things. I'm not going to be tempted by someone else's vision or someone else's passion or someone else's path. I'm just going to do me. I'm just going to do me every little baby step at a time, and I will get there. So that's the message for this week, and I really hope that that resonates with you guys. I hope that you really hear this and you say, yes, I'm going to make a choice. And then you leave me a comment below on what your choice is. It doesn't have to be specific. Just give me a hell yeah. Just give me a yeah. I made a choice. I'm feeling it. I know what my path is. And if you don't know what your path is, if you're confused or just need some help, reach out to us. Jem and I are always here for you guys to give you advice, to give you information, to support you. Reach out to us if you need to, because we're here for you. So I hope that these beautiful, beautiful cards spoke to you guys. I hope that you're listening to the wisdom that's here and that you guys make that choice of what's right for you. You're starting down your own path. You're feeling empowered. You're feeling strong, and then you're resisting temptation. So that's our reading for this week, and I absolutely love that. So now let's get on to kind of our stage reading. Now again, I have 3 different decks for this. So we're gonna pick 3 different cards and then I'm gonna read it to you guys. So the first card, this is off my Sugar Soul Skull set. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I love these so much. And these cards will let us know what stage in our life that we have some places to heal or to clear out some things so that we can really move forward. So while that last reading was really a reading about the energy forecast, what's going on in the week and what energy opportunities are presenting themselves to us, this reading is more of a healing reading. Where is it in my life that I have a block? What's blocking me? And what message do I need to heal to fix that? So let's go ahead and take a look at what stage we have a block right now, guys. Let's see what card wants to pop out. Few cards. Oh my goodness. Let's see who really wants to speak though. All right, here we go. So this is the card that I pulled out, and you guys can mostly see this, and let me read it to you. It's just the embrace, and it's the picture of the dolphin. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the stage that we're in life, and let me this is the important piece here. See how these figures are really embracing? This card is saying that there is a stage in our life, a time in our life that needs healing that really goes around embracing. So this generally means that you have a block somewhere for reaching out for help. I mean, that's really it. How many times do you guys, when you actually have a problem, whether it's just a mental health problem, you're just feeling blue, you're having a real problem, like I actually need help from someone, or you're just having a solution that you can't solve. How often do we actually reach out to the people that we love and embrace what they offer for us? You know what I mean? Like, how often do you call up your mom nowadays and just say, Mom, I'm not feeling good. I'm a little depressed. I don't know why. There is no reason why life is good. I'm just kind of feeling shitty and I just want to talk to you. Or how often do we reach out to a family member just saying, I love you and I just want to talk to you? How often do we reach out to our friends and just say, there's nothing that I need or nothing that you need, but I just love you and I just need to know you're on my side, just need to reach out and kind of embrace the relationship that I have and the love to support each other. There is a spot in your life, guys, where there needs to be some healing around this. Meaning, was there a time where you needed help and you felt completely alone, that there was no one out there to help you? So you shut down. This is where I really see a lot of this happening. There's a time that you needed help, that you needed someone, and instead of reaching out, you shut down and went inside in a bad way. You shut down and just said, you know, I'm alone in this world. There's no one here to help me. There's no one I can reach out to. There's no one who understands, and just put a wall behind it and really close that off. That does damage to you. That does damage to your heart and your soul. You know, when you think back on it and think, yeah, man, that's like really sad to think of this moment where I didn't have anyone. And trust me, we have all had these moments. It's not just you. We've all had these moments where we think like, there's no one that would listen to me. There's no one that I could talk to. And that can really hurt us. That can hurt us in the past. That can hurt us in the future. Because again, when we have that problem come up in our lives, we're not really going to be apt to reaching out to people because we've shut down to that option. We've kind of made a declaration that there's not people there for us. And then there's no one for us to embrace. There's no one for us to lean on when we need that help. When you've made that decision, you kind of cut something off in your life, that connection when you need it the most. So we need to heal this. This is something that's important because if this, you know, especially for us who are looking into love in our life, how can we embrace others if there's wounds there, you know? How can we embrace future opportunities when there's pain there? How can we really connect to those types of things when we have a blockage? So that's really what the stage we're in, where there's some energy that needs some help. So let's go ahead and take a look at our next card. Now these are our shadow cards. So these cards will give us a little bit of insight into that space that needs that healing. So let's go ahead and take a look to see what energy is lurking there that we need to clear out. Oh, there we go. And this is a really cool card. I'm sorry that you guys probably can't see these so well. Maybe over here. It's called Fragmentation. And what we can kind of see, if I'll get close over here. You know, we have this beautiful kind of creature that has some wings. It has kind of chains here. Like, it's a whole bunch of different things. It's really fragmented. It's kind of like a coat rack, I guess. Yeah, that's what you call it. A coat rack. I couldn't think of the word. It's like a coat rack that this head and this bust and this wings are on. What this card is saying is that when this pain point came out, when in the past we needed others to reach out to and we didn't, we fragmented ourselves. And you guys know what this means. This means that, you know, I love this movie so much, and I doubt too many of you have seen it. It's called Civil. It's with Sally Fields, like forever ago. It's about one of the ever first multiple personality people out there in the documentary of her life. And that's basically what this card is saying, that when we have pain and that pain hits us really hard, whether it's self-inflicted or others, in this case, self-inflicted, we needed help, we needed the support of others, and instead of embracing their love and their support, we shut it down. And when we've done that, we've fragmented ourselves. We split ourselves into two pieces. The piece that, of course, we still have relationships, so the piece that is still talking to people, the piece that is still connecting to people, but also that piece that is now locked up and hidden inside that we don't share. That piece that is hidden, that piece that we don't let people see. Maybe we're, you know, we were going to reach out because we had a problem that we were embarrassed about, and now we have this kind of fragmented self where we have a piece over here and a piece over here. Maybe there was a time where we were just truly hurting with our mental health, and instead of reaching out to people, we've kind of put, you know, we don't want to talk about that. That's not something that we talk about or we reach out about, and we fragmented ourselves, and we put a lot of shame. We can see in this card, it's a little bit dark. There's a lot of shame when we start fragmenting ourselves because there's a piece here and a piece there. There's not a whole person. You're not coming into the situation completely whole because there's a part of you that you're not willing to share. There's a part of you that you don't put out there. There's a part of you that's closed off. So who wants to be in a relationship with half a person? I don't want to be in a relationship with half a man or half a woman. I want to be in a relationship with the whole person. I want to be in the relationship with someone who knows, you know, that's connected, that has all of that, that when the hard times come, because guys, they do, you need to be able to be with your full partner, whether it's a relationship partner, whether it's, you know, a business partner, no matter what. You need to know that that whole person is there to connect and to support you to be in a healthy relationship. So there is a time in which we fragmented ourselves. Now, you might be saying, well, how do I know when or how or any of these things? One, if something's popping into your mind during this conversation, that's exactly it. So if anything's come to mind, no matter how ridiculous you think it may be, that's it. But if nothing's coming to mind, think about what you're embarrassed about. You know, if you and I were sitting down for the first time, you know, it's been a long time since we chatted, and we're sitting in coffee and I'm saying, you know, what's going on in your life? And there's something that you wouldn't tell me. There's something that you're embarrassed of. There's something that, you know, you pick up the phone to talk to someone and then you put it down because you're embarrassed of it. That's where you're fragmented. That's where you've kind of split on your path, and you're separating yourself into kind of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, what is hidden in the closet and what's not hidden in the closet, what you're willing to offer people and what you're not willing to offer people. And that's unhealthy. It really is. It's time to really reintegrate those pieces, get back together, and be that whole person. Those shadowy weirdness will be still a part of you guys. It's a part of all of us, you know? The days that I am down and I just don't have a reason for it, that's me, and whether I want to talk about it or not. Some of the things that I've done in the past are still a part of me, whether I'm happy about them or not, but hiding them is not the right thing to do, because you don't want to be fragmented and splintered, because then you're just not your whole self. You're not giving your whole self love. You love this section of you, but not that section. And that's not going to be okay in our lives. We need to be complete. We need to be whole. We need to embrace ourselves a little bit too. So there's that time in our life where we really pulled away from others. We retreated into ourselves because we were afraid really of what they were going to say, and we didn't think anyone was there for us. And it's causing that fragmentation in our life, and it's time to reintegrate that. So now let's go to our final deck. And this deck is going to give us some insight on how to reintegrate ourselves. So let's go ahead and see what card jumps out. Oop, oop. So many cards. 2 cards. All right, we listen. So the first card, get a new story. Oh, I love these cards. Get a new story, guys. It's really as easy as that. So yes, in the past you had some problems, or yes, in this past this piece was a part of your life and you didn't feel like you could reach out to people, but now that's changed and you have a new story. Done deal. You have people in your life. You really just need to convince yourself, because trust me, it doesn't matter how half friends you are with people. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you've talked to people. Those things don't matter. If you're going through something, there are people in your life who will be there for you, who will listen to you, and who will support you. And even you guys, if you literally have no one, if you're watching this, you have Gemini. So that's who you need to reach out to. So it's time to rewrite your story. Get a new story. You no longer have these limitations. You no longer have these skeletons in your closet. You no longer have these 2 parts of yourself, because no matter what, you have this new story where you have people to support you. You have people to rely on. You have people to count on. You have people who are willing to listen to you, and you have a whole new story. So no longer can you ever say, well, you know, like, you can never be in a bad mood and just say, I didn't have anyone to talk to, or, you know, no one's going to listen to me. You have a new story, and it's important to write that new story, no matter what it is. You know, are you going to say that I'm going after a person in my life, a relationship that no matter what, I can be my true self and I can talk to them no matter what I'm going through and they support me? That's a whole new story. No matter what I'm going through in business, no matter how I feel about it, I have someone to count on. No matter what, you know, my financial story is, it doesn't matter. I have someone to count on. It's time to get a new story. It's time to change your old tune. It's time to change the way you used to believe in the past. And it's time to make your life right by getting yourself a new story. Also paired with that, it's, sorry, I had to read upside down. Call on your runners. Now, this is a very interesting card, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this so much. Can you? Maybe. Anyway, sorry. This card is really talking about that, again, this is pretty much the same, you know, same energy that we talked about last week, but there's spirits out there, there's energy out there in your life to support you. So you may not, again, know all the answers. You may not know the path. You may not know how you're going to get through this. You don't know how you're going to make it. I understand that. Call on your runners. Call on the spirits out there. Call on the things that are in your life, the angels, the fairies, your ancestors, your descended masters, your dragons, like whatever inspires you, doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you feel connected to, call on them and ask them to help you out a little bit, because it takes a lot of work to get a new story. It takes a while to change your beliefs. It's not super easy. Sometimes we can change it like that and just say, I believe this now, and that's it. But sometimes we need help to kind of prove it to us, to give us a little bit of faith, and to help support us on our path. So call on the things around you to do that. You have an amazing amount of power to really make the universe do what you want to do. You are the creator of this universe, so call on that power and ask it to help you out so that you can change your story, so that you can stop being this fragmented version of yourself and truly embrace the support of yourself and your others. It's important. This is the work that we have to do. You know, a lot of people come to us and they want a quick solution. My life's shit and I need it all fixed and I need it all tonight. So where can I pay you $50 to do it for me? Guys, that's not how it works. It's never going to work that way, and I'm never going to sell that to you. What I am going to sell to you guys and what I'm going to tell you to do is the work behind it, because I've done it, Jem's done it, and anyone else who's following us on this path have done it. Life gets hard. Life sucks. We've made stupid choices in the past. We continue to make stupid choices, and that's totally okay. It's all right. We're growing, we're learning, but we can't lose the faith that we have, and we can't lose that growth that we want. We want to go after better things. We want to have this great life. We have to constantly be working on it. You have to do the work if you want the payoff. If you're not interested in doing the work, turn off this video, unsubscribe, don't talk to us again, because we're not interested. I promise. We are only want people who are willing to do the work, and the work is writing your own story. The work is when these moments come up, the moment when you're sitting on your bed and you've been in bed for 4 hours and you don't want to see anyone, you don't want to talk to anyone, you just want to cry in bed, but you just need the support of someone because you're feeling fragmented. It's time. That's when the work comes in. That's when you have to make the choice to say, angels out there, just help me out. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm feeling depressed. I need a little bit of love. I need a little bit of help. And I just need something. And then you're sitting there and you go on Facebook and you see a Mystic Mages video pop up and you connect with us and you spend time with us. And now your story has changed. It's the small action steps. It's those small moments that you have to fix your path. Otherwise, you're going to stay here. That's going to be you in 5 years. You're going to be in the exact same spot you are now, and that is not okay. We want so much more for you guys. So you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to rewrite your story. You have to be willing to make that change in the moment to make your life that much better, to help you grow, to help you change, and to help you get where you want. Otherwise, you're going to stay in the same place. How can you expect any change if you don't change? Doesn't work that way, guys. It just doesn't. We have to make some adjustments in our lives and some changes to bring in the things that we want. So this really, really important message is coming through for all of you guys out there today. This is the work that we need to do this week. We need to work on healing that spot in our life. We need to stop fragmenting ourselves into this part of me and this part of me, the part that I will show people, the part that is acceptable, and the part that I hide. We have to stop doing that. And the way that we're going to do that is by rewriting our story. If people in your life don't like both sides of you, fuck them. Get rid of them. Why are they in your lives, guys? If there's anyone who is in your life right now who does not accept who you are from head to tail, from every element that you are, they are not a good person and they don't deserve to be in your life. Period. That's the hard truth. And I don't care. There's no way you can talk me around that. Yes, I know there's family and they're a pain in the asses sometimes. And yes, there's these other things in our lives that, coworkers suck and we can't really get out of them. But if you're around that person, then that's not right for you. And it's time to kind of make those changes. It's time to grow. If it's family, it's really just changing yourself and saying, this is who I'm going to be no matter what. And if you don't like it, don't call me anymore. Those types of things. It doesn't matter if there's someone in your life, no matter who they are, your partner for the last 20 years, it doesn't matter. If they don't accept everything that you are, they are not right for you, and it's time to get rid of them. And in doing that, you will be rewriting your story. You will be creating that new life for yourself. You will be, calling on the support of all the angels and spirits out there who support you day after day and are only here to help you. You will rewrite your story to actually what you want it to be. I was actually watching this really interesting Warren Buffett documentary the other night. And it was really funny because I didn't know this, but his wife was with him for 20 years. And then one day she just said I'm doing my own thing. and if you want to follow, just call me. And if not, like, that's it. And that's kind of like what this is saying, guys. It's saying that, you know, there was a time where we had to just get through what we had to get through. We had to do what we had to do, and that's cool. We hurt ourselves by doing that because we didn't embrace all our sides, all our support, and all our love out there. And through that, we've gotten damaged. That's totally okay, but now is the time to change. It is never too late to change. Doesn't matter how long you've been in a situation, how short you've been in a situation. Doesn't matter how much you've committed to the situation. You have to change if you want better things in your life. If you don't want better things in your life, then you don't need to change. You can just stay exactly where you are, and that's fine as long as you're truly happy. But if you want something more and you want to change, you have to do the work. And this is the work. In those moments of kind of darkness, when you feel like there's no support and there's no one to embrace, pull yourself together. Know that there's people there to support you and to help you, and actually call them. Reach out to them. Send that email. Send that text message. Send that Facebook post. Snapchat. It doesn't matter how you reach out to people. Just do it. Maybe this is seriously as much as going to Starbucks and just talking to someone and just getting some human connection. It doesn't matter what your steps are, but when you're in those moments, you have to rewrite your story if you want the life that you guys want. So I hope that these cards are so good for you guys. Sorry, I was trying to pull my other cards. We have a lot going on, a lot of energy, a lot of information, a lot of hard lessons today, guys. This is stuff that, you know, we don't sugarcoat anything for you guys ever. We tell you the truth because it's important, and this is how you're actually going to grow. So be excited about your future. Be pumped about what's coming. Don't worry about all the little steps in the road. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Just start down your path. It will unfold to you. Be true to who you are, and don't let temptation take you down. As you're doing that, also know that no matter how many bumps there could be in the road or not, doesn't matter, that you are not alone, and it's time to embrace the support of others so that you can be a whole and complete person, supporting both yourself, those around you, and your goals. And you're going to do that by changing your story and calling on the support and love of people in this world and realm, and in the support of world and realms elsewhere. So that's our complete reading for the week. That is our Tarot Tuesday. These cards are meant for you guys. These are the message that you need to hear. This is the advice that everything is trying to get you to listen to. This is the advice that you guys need to hear. This is the wisdom that's coming from you, because it's important. And now's the time to take some steps to create this action and really make these changes in your life. We're so proud that we get to be a part of this for you guys. So proud that we get to deliver these messages for you guys and support you on this journey. We love you all so, so much. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful week. Join us next week again for Live Tarot Tuesday. We'll give you insight for the following week. We'll give you all the details. Make sure you check out our page. We do live daily tarot readings on Facebook, YouTube, and IGTV. We do weekly readings. We do moon readings. We are here for you guys in an unbelievable amount of support. And right now we are putting it all out there for free. We don't even do a membership. We don't make you pay for anything. We're not even asking for anything. We're giving to you for free because we love and support you guys. And this is our dream. This is what we're going after. This is the work that we're doing as well. These are the moments that we will be choosing to rise up as well. These are the things that we are doing to grow ourselves. And in turn, we are supplying with you to grow you as well. So take this opportunity. Make those choices. Be strong in who you are. Kick some real ass this week. Make a difference in your life. Make some choices to support you. Don't let anyone drag you down. And when you're feeling like you need some help, reach out. And if no one responds, reach out to us. Keep reaching out until you find the people that are meant to be there for you and support you, because they're there. You just have to reach out to them. So guys, we love you all so much. Make sure you like this page, subscribe to this page, and share these videos so that everyone can get the value that we're providing. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.